I'm Vilma.
I'm Mark, and this is Vilmark Adventures, where two ordinary people trade the 9-to-5 grind for life on the road.
We sold everything, retired early, and set one wild goal.
Drive our Sprinter van from Alaska to Argentina, hitting every country in between.
Join us for raw, unfiltered van life, hidden cultures, and epic fails.
And proving you don't need a trust fund to explore the Americas.
This is Vilmark Adventures. Hit subscribe and let's chase the unknown.
So we are at the visitor center for our Jaguar tour. So we hope to see some jaguars, some sloths, and maybe some other animals. Check it out.
Right over here, and then we're gonna split the rest. So why don't you take the Dutch first, right over there, or the Dutch-speaking people. Dutch speaking tour. If you speak Dutch,
I need you to walk right by everything you see, and until I can get the some of the rules out of the way, we'll go ahead and shut off recording devices.
We just found out that there's no jaguars, and the Jaguar Sanctuary is just the name.
Beginning the Jaguar tour.
Come on down. Are an interesting talking point because they can talk. Because of their ability to replicate human speech to a small degree means that they've been kept as pets for a long time. And when the law passed, it was not retroactive and all.
In Costa Rica, keeping native wild birds as pets is strictly prohibited by the law since 2012.
Right there, expat cannot release. One of them was taught the basics of Spanish introduction. There's two reasons why we can't release that one out of the wild. Why? By the time we received this animal, it was too late.
The scarlet macaws can live in captivity for 40 to 60 years and sometimes even longer with proper care. While they are highly intelligent and strictly beautiful, keeping them in captivity comes with a serious ethical, legal, and practical responsibilities, especially in countries like Costa Rica, where they are a protected native species.
Great green macaws are found in Costa Rica exclusively on the Caribbean side. I'm probably projecting my own emotions here, but I like to see the sky. This is one of Costa Rica's most critically endangered species. Follow me this way, guys. Follow me this way. You just got done with pride.
Sloths spend their lives in the trees, but when those trees disappear, they're forced to take dangerous detours. One of the deadliest? Power lines. To a sloth, they look like branches, but they're anything but safe. Every year, countless sloths are electrocuted in Costa Rica.
It does is it buys the best insulation that exists on the planet for the power lines through innovation. But more importantly, we aggregate all of our data. We try to figure out where are these animals being electrocuted, and then we compile a list with lines buried. Any new line that puts up, buried. That doesn't solve the problem entirely, but it slows it down, right? And then we can work backwards from there. If we can, we'll give them the materials. From Manzanillo, past Puerto Viejo to Hope Creek and the town of Coweta, 23% of those lines are ours. We are working on it, but since the lockdown's ended,
46 animals went through that door. That's over 3 a day on average. We're ordinarily busy rescue center as far as terms of intake. As far as tourists, we're not so close to the airport, so the closer you are to the airport, generally speaking, the more tourists you get. It's just we have 4 species of monkey. This is the largest. Guys, we're gonna make some room for those of us coming in the side. I think. Can you see? Okay.
Where did the other one go? Oh, they're both.
These are a type of rodent. They're called agutis, or you might have heard them in their local name as watu. We call them thieves. They come in, they steal food from other animals, and then they leave with it. They are very hard to move out. An agouti, from a standstill, can jump 2 meters or 6.5 feet. They also dig underground. They chew directly through wood.
If you see a caiman in the wild and they see you, I guarantee you're thinking the same thing. I don't really want to find out. They keep your distance, they keep their distance, you keep your distance. A cool relationship. This caiman, however, she was found down the road in a luxury suite hotel bathroom by two people on their honeymoon. A lot of parental care. The children don't need a lot of parental care. You hatch the babies, you sell them, you're looking at profit. This was so profitable. The turtle shell does its job. A caiman cannot crush a turtle shell. The caiman knows this, the turtle knows this. They have been photographed in the wild sharing the same stones and logs for sunbathing. I cannot guarantee you it's super peaceful all the time. Cool. I have another mammal right over here. These are all called white-tailed deer that are also endangered, like the jaguar. And they also promote new jungle growth by creating fertilizer. When the white-tailed deer finally goes extinct, if that happens, it will send a shockwave throughout the entire Costa Rican ecosystem, taking with it 1 or 2 wild cat species.
The white-tailed deer is the national animal of Costa Rica, officially declared in 1995.
Okay, we spent the night at a local campground, and we had to change our plans just a little bit because our air conditioner blower fan stopped working. So we're going into San José, which is probably the biggest city in Costa Rica, hopefully to find parts or the parts that we need to get the air conditioning going again. So it's about an hour and a half diversion, but we have to do it. It's part of traveling in a van. If something breaks down, you gotta fix it. That's what we gotta do.
So we're gonna go to San Jose and we're gonna get the truck fixed, and then we're gonna come back and continue the adventure. We'll see. Wish us luck. We found the parts in San Jose. Mark got it going again. It was an easy fix. We are on our way to adventure again. Oh, sorry, Grisa.
So today we are in the enchanted forest,
Which is el bosque de los sueños.
and we are going to go look for quetzales, which is the national bird, I believe, and we're going to find a waterfall, maybe 2 waterfalls.
Yeah, we're chasing waterfalls. Let's see what we find. Hopefully a quetzal, which is rare to find.
This
Go, go, go. Oh my God, I'm scared for her.
goes across. Oh, wow. She almost went for a swim. Yeah, she don't like that. I think she needs to be on the leash. Oh, jeez.
Watch out. Be careful.
One little
See?
river.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
God.
Come back up here. Good girl, Greasy. Look, we found the hamacas, and there's 2 rivers. There's one river over here, and there's one river over there.
Really cold.
Is there a path?
What's that?
Is there a path?
Is there a path? Well, right there? Or
No, no, to cross the river.
No.
Look at the tiniest little butterfly. I think just injured.
You're almost there, girl.
Oh, hummingbird! Ah! Olympia National Park in Oregon is the only enchanted forest we have in the United States. Did you know that?
No, what makes it an enchanted forest?
The climate is like a rainforest. It goes all the way down up to Alaska, remember?
Is that the Tongass?
Yeah, the Tongass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if there's a jaguar in there.
Cataratas, waterfalls, 1 kilometer.
That's our guide right there. This is beautiful, huh? The river looks super blue from up here. No trout, huh? Hey, fishy, fishy. You're so adorable.
Okay, we saw the first cataract, and now we're coming back across this here bridge back the way that we came from. That's it.
Okay, we're back from our hike.
So we're almost back from our hike. Pretty nice hike down along the river. Then we went up on the highlands, kind of like a horse trail type thing, to look at it from the top. And
We found no campsite.
no, it's kind of raining today, so maybe they don't come out in the rain.
But we're gonna try again tomorrow.
Hey.
We were leaving our campsite in the enchanted forest. We didn't go too far. Something happened here. They're not moving. Mark went to investigate, see what's going on over there. So we're gonna wait for Mark to bring us the information. In the meantime, Grizzly is in charge of the driving. Are you in charge of the driving, Grizzly? Are you gonna drive?
There's a landslide up there.
Uh-huh.
There's a construction truck that's just about done.
Uh-huh.
He's got to come down.
Oh, okay.
So we're just gonna pull in behind him.
So it was a landslide and they're done removing the dirt from the road, so we're just gonna wait here.
This has been our campground up here in the Monteverde area. It's actually been really, really quiet. There's a few workers that come and go down there, but we're the only ones up here. So it's been pretty awesome. We have bathrooms, shower, and power, and potable water, which is definitely a good feature. So we're gonna walk down the hill. There's a little soccer field that we'll come across. And then I think that's where the trail's going to begin. Let's check it out. I think this is actually an area that we could have camped at too. It actually looks really nice. I wasn't sure because the soccer field looks so nicely manicured, but we're happy where we're at. So I think the trail is up here. I wore Crocs, not sure if that was the correct footwear, but we will find out. It's not a very long trail. If I read it correctly, like 2 miles. What it's all about? We heard monkeys each time we've been here. Okay, first question, fork in the road. And I faintly see arrows pointing this way, so let's go up. I already hear lots of wildlife, or at least birds. But I know like right back in here, we would hear the monkeys the last couple nights, but we didn't come up into the woods. They do night walks through these trails, but it was expensive and it looked like all you saw was worms and stuff like that. Okay. Again, 3 different ways I can go. Interesting looking twisted tree. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be any official marked trail other than the routes of evacuation. So I'm gonna just keep going. Earlier I was almost in someone's, would appear to be the back of their yards. I see more of that. Oh, this is at least a well-known trail. Holy cow, I think I hear monkeys. Some man-made steps going down. And fortunately, I just didn't have any real map on this one. I could have probably looked at all trails. Maybe that's what I should do. Because I feel like I'm going in circles. But either way, you're like under the canopy. So, it's a cool looking tree. I think that's the one that grows around another one. And then it like feeds off it and turns it into stuff that other animals and plants need. Pretty cool. Another huge, beautiful tree. There are no real trail signs, but there's a lot of these, the route of evacuation, which points the way that I came from. So there must be some danger potential out here to have those signs, would be my guess. And it's right about here I started hearing water. I didn't expect that. So appears that I have to go down these here stairs, and then I think we'll be closer. Go do it. So I don't think you can see it, but the river is down below. I don't know that there's any way to access it. So, but I am gonna just continue on the trail, see where it takes me. Back up some man-made steps. Okay, so I circled around a lot of the night walk trail, and there's many intersections, and so you could make it a lot longer, but it was a couple miles. And now we're walking across the soccer pitch. It's the Rancho Santa Maria. And again, we are enjoying our stay here. You could bring just about anything down here and cook it with wood stoves, refrigerator, pretty much everything. This would be really great for tent camping. So today we are headed back to the big city of San Jose.
Again.
We had a problem with our refrigerator, a big problem, so we have to replace the refrigerator on the road here. And hopefully this place in San Jose will be able to help us. I've been communicating with him. He says that he has a smaller unit, and but we have to get what we have to get. We have a 12-volt refrigerator, and those are not easy to come by. So we're doing what we got to do. We're tired of living out of a cooler. So.
It just happened recently. It haven't been going on for a long time, but 12-volt refrigerators are hard to come by. We found one. It's very small, but it is expensive too. But we have no choice. We're gonna have to get it and live with it into maybe we go back to the United States and replace it. In the meantime, we're just gonna live with that one. So that's where we are. We had to stop or trip and detour to San Jose to go and get a new refrigerator. Anything else you wanna add?
That's it. It's a beautiful drive through these mountains.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. We haven't come this way before, so at least the drive is beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm hoping he has the refrigerator. Also that there's a place that I can pull in, because I have to remove our old one. He's going to take the old one away. So hopefully that goes smoothly. It looks like they have high garage doors, so perhaps I can pull in. We'll find out.
Yeah, but like I say, there's never problems, only solutions. So we found a solution, and we're gonna live with it until we can find another solution.
Most likely, we are going to be using this refrigerator until we get back stateside. And at that point, we can replace it with the full-size refrigerator if we find the need for it. Notice the doors are off here. That's permanent. We had a refrigerator issue that required replacement. So I'm pulling this one out, and we're going to be putting a new one in shortly.
And this is the new one we got. It's much smaller than what we have, but this is the only we can find. The only one we can find.
Okay. Well, the refrigerator is so much lighter, empty, and with the doors off than when I was removing it time and time again to try to manipulate it to get it to work. I can almost do it myself. However, I just realized something. This, I want to be careful when we get it out of this door here.
You might have to go over it, right?
It's possible.
But don't forget to remove all this stuff from here.
From where?
This stuff.
Oh, well, I can take this top off. That's
We'll
it.
erase it like this, and out.
That's what I was thinking. It's going to probably have to pull back out this way. this definitely is the lighter side. So I can get back in on that side. I'll just climb over or shimmy my way back through. If you can like catch it or guide me on this side. Okay. So now. Okay, this is the refrigerator. As you can see, it's a bit smaller than the old one, but we'll get used to it. It's got a freezer, just a little bit smaller. I rough framed it in, and I'm trying to get moving to our next spot, and then we're gonna figure out cabinets. But the good news is we're gonna have more storage space, which is equally as important. I'm just glad that we have a refrigerator right now. Super happy. Make sure it's turned all the way up. Let's see what kind of power it's drawing.
Smells like perfume. They got a baby doll in here.
Okay, let's.
There's a baby doll in here. She's so cute. She lost her dress.
Not sure what's going on here, but part of the tour.
It's a bug-free zone.
So if you'd like to take things that I can bring around to you, and when I'm done speaking about all our cool friends, I will let you guys have a little look around. And like I said, these guys, not too dangerous.
They're growing. No, they're growing. They bought them as eggs, and then they let them grow, and then they release them. There's one.
That you'll find at higher elevations until finally you see some butterflies.
Moving into the garden now.
And we call it that because all these butterflies are from around the coast in Costa Rica.
That's the blue one we saw in Puerto Viejo. The blue one.
It's that big blue one. They're sort of like flying gems. So another reason we call this the beach garden is because all these butterflies, so they have wings covered with scales which give them their colors. So those scales can fall off over time, and their wings can also get a bit tattered just from flying into things. As they get older. You might have heard that if you touch a butterfly's wings, they'll damage them and they won't be able to fly again. Big. So when you see butterflies with these bright blue colors, like the blue wave and the blue morpho, there's some blue morpho caterpillars above you here as well. There's one right here, sitting quite pretty. So he's not even. So this is another tiger looking caterpillar. He's got some gold wings with this. And he's rolled up his sleeve and sat beside. And all these butterflies will actually live a really long time as well. So our last butterflies only live for about 4 weeks, but these guys can live for for about 9 months. So a really long time for a butterfly. And that orange one right there is the Hecale longwing. So these are all long-winged butterflies from the family Heliconius, and they're all super closely related. They can actually even interbreed sometimes. And those offspring, those hybrid butterflies, will have weird wing patterns and sometimes even be fertile as well. It's eaten this leaf till it's dead, and it's now sitting there to camouflage. This is its head and this is its tail. Blue morphos will fly into each other in the air and even try to fly right here. It contains hydrogen cyanide in the leaves to stop butterflies from eating it. But and if she's impressed, actually see their little tongues that they're sticking into the fruit there.
Looks like these flowers are just about to fall. The rattlesnake plant. Another new one for me.
Ooh.
So we are in our final cage here. It's more of a horticulture garden back here. It's super cool. Lots of new plants that I've never seen.
A weevil! So it is, in fact, Weevil. What day is it? Friday? Weevil Wednesday. So, not too bad, but it's pretty cool tree. So this is the strangler fig, or the ficus tree. It's my favorite tree, and it's pretty important. It does make figs, it's part of the fig family, and monkeys and birds are going to eat those figs. So when monkeys and birds eat those figs, they're going to poop out the seeds to spread the seeds of the tree, but those seeds aren't going to go into the ground, they're actually going to go onto another tree, and will start growing as a vine on that tree. And it'll keep growing around that tree until it fully covers it and strangles that tree, killing it. So that's why it's called the strangler fig, because if you look inside those gaps, you will see rotten wood. That is not this tree, that is the tree that this tree has killed. So spiders can be completely harmless, like moss, or they can kill the tree, like the strangler fig.
Grizzly got an ice cream for being such a good girl and staying in the truck by herself when we took the butterfly tour. You were so good, and yes, you were. Yeah, you get your ice cream for being such a good girl.
Parque Manuel Antonio. Pretty cool. Glad we got here early. You won't be able to see real well, but there is a monkey mafia just coming in just about time that they're going to start serving food over in the restaurant across the street. Waiting for the gringos to come in.
Hence, if you know those monkeys going in there. So here is the only place where you can buy something to eat. Later, if you want to buy something, everything that you buy here.
Is he taking a nap?
Green Legardo.
Hey, little girl. Wanna look this way? No? He's moving really slowly. What did she got on her back? He's moving. He's eating.
Something brought up there for.
What kind of crab is that?
Bromelia crab.
Bromelia.
Always in flowers on the bushes.
Yeah.
Down this trail that goes down to where the whale tail is. Hopefully we can get some footage down there. Down at the bottom, waiting for our guide. We're gonna go take a walk along the beach for a second. Manuel Antonio National Park. Pretty cool so far. Glad we got an early start. Ooh, just missed the waves. If you wanted a nice beach experience, just bring your beach stuff down here.
Yeah.
It is 17.
List of the trails. Some more guides. Trees in here. Kind of reminds us of Hawaii. I didn't realize they weren't native to this area. So that's the end of our journey.